Good afternoon, students. The next chapter, human reproduction, has just begun. Some additional basics was still needed. I think I skipped, or like yesterday we couldn't say that. Probably I must have said it. We already entered into the syllabus part, which is the primary sex organ called as testis. Yet before that, these were essential points to tell what are the sexual events. I just said, when does sexual events are after, like, what do you call puberty, right, which are nothing but which occurs as sexual maturity. That what puberty, which are the events going to occur, this was actually not said. So what events occur at sexual maturity or puberty? Let me have a note. Events sexually reproducing events which occurs at puberty means a person who attains sexual maturity. One should know that those events which occur at sexual maturity, yesterday we said in girls it is restricted to age around some say 10 to 12 years, in man it is 12 to 14 years, which was denotified yesterday. Puberty which occurs at some particular age period, what was said. Under this particular age, sir, what exactly makes the person to start sexual maturity? What is the one means? At this particular age, from your anterior pituitary, correct? Posterior one, anterior one, start flushing out the hormones called as gonadotropins. Gonadotropins are released from the anterior end of the pituitary, which is nothing but FSH and LH, right? So anyhow, we'll detailedly talk in this chapter what is the duty of FSH and what is LH. That is about to come in coming episodes. So gonadotropins are FSH and LH. They are responsible to create sexual maturity for human being at some particular time period, 10 to 12 years or 12 to 14 years respectively in girls and boys, whatever is written. So now at this particular period, under the influence of this, what are the various events that occur in human body? Events do occur one or two, but continuation will be depending upon the men and women who wants to continue the life. So what are the totally, for continuation of life, which are the events occurred means, I have to go with the first reproducing unit called as gametogenesis. Reproducing event number one, gametogenesis is the first event what occurs at when puberty starts. So what is gametogenesis means? Very simple answer, formation of gametes. Formation of male and female gametes respectively. So male gametes are spermatozoa and female gametes are ovum, right? So that is the first event, synthesis, production of gametes. Second event, should know, it should come in a series order. After gametes are produced, gamete has to be transferred. If not, reproduction does not occur. If you want that reproduction is successful or completed, next event is male gamete should reach the female gamete. Nowhere it is the female gamete will come and reach the male gamete. Male gamete should reach the female gamete here. So I will use the word which is called as insemination. After gametogenesis, we go for the process called as insemination, that is transfer of gametes. After formation of gametes, transfer of gametes. So let me take off this. Transfer of male gametes. Transfer of male gametes into the female body. Into the female body straight away. One sentence can easily be understood what is occurring there. After gametogenesis and insemination, next process would be fertilization. What is this process of fertilization? Union of both those gametes. So simple, union of both the gametes, both male and female gametes. Union of both the male and female gametes is known as fertilization. After fertilization, what is this? After male and female gametes fuse, results in the form of zygote. What happens to the zygote means, zygote starts dividing one cell into next two cells. These two cells will ultimately make 4 cells. So 4 goes into 8, 8 into 16, 18. That is what called as mitotic division of the zygote is called as cleavage. Next is cleavage. So number 4, cleavage. So what is this cleavage means? Mitotic division of zygote. Mitotic division of zygote. Mitotic division of zygote resulting in the form of blastomeres. Ball of cells called blastomeres. Enough. So when I go 32 cell, it's a ball of cells. I just wrote 1 or 2. If I make a ball of cells, it is called as blastomeres. Now, well followed by this, after cleavage is occurred, you have to go for implantation. Implantation. So what should that blastomere cell do now means, it should go and attach to the female's uterus wall. So if this is uterus, if this is blastomere cells, right, it's a blastocyst cell, it should go and attach to the wall of the mother's uterus. I call this process as implant, correct? So that is attachment of blastocysts. Attach the blastocyst to the wall of uterus, wall of the uterus of the female. That will be the next event. Anything in between skips or fails, continuity of life does not occur.